What's going on, guys? My name is Toxicity and welcome back to another NBA 2K rebuild video. In today's video, you guys, as discussed in the Dallas rebuild that I did yesterday, we are looking at the New Orleans Pelicans. And now the Pelicans have added Dejounte Murray. They traded out Dyson Daniels and Larry Nance Jr. for a first-round pick for Dejounte Murray. We've lost Valanciunas, and then today, obviously, we've lost Najee Marshall in free agency, so we're going to have to potentially move him on as well. So we can't sign Najee Marshall back. There's been a lot of stuff happening today. Today in Australia is the 1st of July, so this rebuild is not going to be 100% spot on, but what we need to do is win a title with Ingram, Dejounte Murray, Williamson, and hopefully McCollum. We'll see how things go. But we can't bring back Najee Marshall because Najee Marshall is now a Dallas Maverick. And if you guys know me, I am a Dallas Maverick fan. So this is going to be really interesting to do. So qualifying offer, we're not gonna offer these guys, unfortunately. Sorry about that, dudes. And then moratorium. So obviously we can't bring back Najee Marshall. We have to let him walk. He got a payday from the Dallas Mavericks, which is going to be really interesting. Obviously, we saw how that sort of rebuild went. We can't afford Isaiah Hardenstein, which is a little bit annoying. And other guys like Drummond and those guys have obviously left. So is there anything we can do to potentially net us a good center? Because obviously we have Yves Missi there, but we need a backup center. I actually don't know who we want to maybe give up for a center. We don't really have anyone. That's the problem. So I think maybe we need to look at the center position. We might need to pay someone. Like I don't even know, man. Like maybe we can sign Tillman. Tillman as a backup center, or being the backup center to Missi might not be too bad. But like when we hit late in the season, like Mo Bamba could be interesting. Maybe we could offer Mo Bamba a small deal. I think I'd rather offer. I mean, Tillman just won a title with the Celtics, so maybe we see if we can offer Tillman a 2-year deal, or maybe a 1-year deal. Let's just see. He's declined. Okay, so we're gonna have to maybe move through free agency. We'll see if we can just get Mo Bamba as a backup big. For 2 years. We'll see if he will happily accept that. So moving on to the next screen. So Mbamba's going to come and join us. We're going to renounce the rights on Najee Marshall and Matt Ryan. We have the trade exception for Valanciunas here, which could be interesting. And Cody Zeller will let go too. So we bring in Mo Bamba. We bring in Dejounte Murray. I think that's a decent little get. Not too bad at all. So let's just kind of move through. We're not going to have any money to really sign anyone else. We do have that trade exception there that we can use. Blake Griffin's probably not going to want to sign with us. So yeah, I don't know who else we can really look at. We just have like kind of a minimum for someone. Which I don't know if anyone's really going to want to sign. I think maybe we just trust the system and go through. Can we just sign like D-Rose to a minimum? I think with the vibes, let's just sign Derrick Rose if he'll come and join. He does. Okay, a 34-year-old Derrick Rose. I don't know why. We just did. So player progression is going to be really important. So Ingram and McCollum go down. Ingram goes down to an 86 overall. Dejounte Murray's up to an 88 overall. And Zion Williamson's to 92 overall. Trey Murphy's up and Jordan Hawkins is up too. Very interesting. Derrick Rose is actually a 74 overall, which is cool to see. So this is Crushable's start today. So, oops, I did not mean to click that. There we go, we're back. So this is Crushable's start today here in NBA 2K. So not everything's 100% updated. I know there's rumors that the Paul George, thing's going to happen any second now. So once that happens, we'll have to quickly jump back in and do a Philadelphia rebuild video. I want to do a Wizards rebuild video because I think the Wizards are in a very good spot right now. So we might have to consider doing that. And there's the Knicks. There's all sorts of crazy shenanigans going on around the league. So we might have to have a look if we can do that. So the first year with the Pels is going to be very interesting. So they want to, let's see. So they want a 10-man. Let's shrink this down a lot. That's insane. We'll go 45 and bench depth. We'll run a 10-man rotation. So I want to play CJ. I actually want to play Misi. So let's give Misi the job over Robinson Earl. I think we want to give Misi maybe. Do we want him? I think we want him to start. I think we just throw him into the fire. Let's see what happens. We can play Mo Bamba 12 minutes a night. And we can give Misi like 28 minutes potentially. Herb Jones is not in the rotation at the moment, which is a bit upsetting. We're going to play him 26 minutes. Trey Murphy is also going to play 22 minutes. Alvarado is going to play... see, I really like Jordan Hawkins. We'll go Hawkins... we'll go 12 to Alvarado, 12 to Mo Bamba, 16 to Hawkins, 22, 26. Misi can have the other few minutes, and then we'll go 30 to McCollum, 32 to Murray, 31 to Ingram, and 33 to Zion. Amazing. Let's see how Misi handles the pressure. Hopefully he handles it okay. We're a 3.5-star balance. That's obviously going to improve once Misi gets you know, some time under his belt, and we get a win against the Mavs, who have Jalen Noel on that team. Interesting. Okay. They do have Quinn and Grimes in this, but they don't have Najee Marshall. Should have probably made sure that happened. But how did we go? McCollum 21 points, Zion 21 and 10. Murray Alvarado had good, like really good game in 12 minutes, which is good. Misi had 12 and 10. Ingram struggled a little bit, but okay, we're going to go through to the trade deadline. We're going to see how this team performs, and then I'll catch you guys if we're going to make any moves. Just stop this rebuild because we are doing very bad. But 15 and 20 at the start of January here, which is very annoying. We are 10th in our conference, which is not what the Pelicans want with this sort of trade. Let's have a look at the season stats so far and see where things maybe are going wrong. So Zion's leading the way. Ingram is playing pretty well. McCollum and Murray are playing okay. Misi's actually doing pretty well. Trey Murphy off the bench is, you know, he's not too bad. 42% from 3 is amazing. Hawkins is taking a bit of a step forward, which is nice. Another 42% from 3 guy, which is great. Herb Jones is, you know, here. He's all right. I could potentially move Dejounte to the point guard and move and play Herb Jones, and maybe have McCollum as the 6th man, like potentially. But he's even throwing up good numbers. Maybe it's the backup center spot. Maybe that's the problem here. Maybe I'll look to see if we can maybe move some people around. I don't think Robinson Earl and Mo Bamba are going to get us anywhere. We're potentially going to have to trade a first-round pick for this too. We can get Drummond as a backup center and B-Ball Paul. He's having a really good season. Wow, he could even start. Not going to lie. They do that. Okay, we bring in Drummond as our big center trade acquisition. And Drummond's going to start. They want to play Rose over Misi. That's not happening. We want to play Misi some good minutes. So we are here at the contract deadline. I think we're going to have to pay Brandon Ingram, which is, you know, I think we might have to potentially trade him at the end of the year, which is a little bit annoying. CJ McCollum will resign, but we don't need to do that now. Alvarado will sign on for a couple more years. I think that's probably smart to do that, just so we have a backup point guard and no one else is eligible yet. It's a shame he can't sign on Drummond, but he has a player option, which is a little bit annoying. And Trey Murphy, we're going to have to pay the bag to at the end of the year. So McCollum might be the odd man out, even though he's having an okay year. He does want a little bit of money. It is under. Could use him as a trade piece. I don't know if we want to do this. Let's see if he'll accept. He does. Okay, so I think we're almost over the first apron or second apron. So we'll have to see what happens, but we're making a run for the playoffs, so let's see what happens. So damn, who thought adding Andre Drummond would actually turn our season around? Tyrese Halliburton is your MVP. Rookie of the Year goes to Jared McCain in the 76ers. Sixth Man of the Year goes to Russell Westbrook in the Clippers. There's rumors that he could end up on the Nuggets, which is pretty crazy. Wemby is your Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved goes to James Wiseman in Detroit. Clutch Player of the Year goes to Giannis, Rick Carlisle, and Daniel Wells are the Executive and the Coach of the Year. So the Pacers making a big move. Love to see that. That's an all-star cast right here. That is great to see. LaMelo Ball, Trae Young, Wemby, Anthony Edwards, Sabonis. I don't think we get any. We don't get anyone on any of these teams, unfortunately. No Pels anywhere. We're being disrespected. Yves Missi here as on the rookie first team, which is great to see. So we finished up as the 5th seed, considering we're almost out of the play-ins. That was actually really big, that turnaround. So Zion Williams leaving the way, almost 22 points. Brandon Ingram improved quite a bit, almost 20 points. Dejounte Murray, 15 points. McCollum, 15 points. Drummond, 10 and 11. An absolute G. Yves Missi also 10 as well. Trey Murphy off the bench, Herb Jones off the bench, and Hawkins off the bench. Everyone seems to just improve a lot, which is great to see. So what happens now? Do we just leave this 10-man rotation as it is? I think we just quickly reset the lineups to see. They still want to play Derrick Rose over Missi, so that's not happening. Alvarado, we're going to play 10 minutes to. Hawkins, maybe we'll go 15 minutes. He had a pretty okay year. Maybe we'll drop it down to 10 just for the playoffs. We'll go 12 to Missi. Herb Jones can play 24. We'll go 22, 13. I don't know, man. Drummond can play 27 minutes. Yeah, I think this is what we're gonna just run with. If it goes bad, we can just drop it down. So we're a 4-star balance, which is great to see. And we're coming up against the Denver Nuggets, who have lost KCP. I don't know if this is updated or if he's on the bench. Yeah, he's gone. He is gone. He is gone. But they still have one of the best players in the world. So this is going to be very interesting to see if we can get through it. So we lose game 1. Game 2, we lose. Okay. So we prepared for this. We're going to drop it down to an 8-man rotation. We're going to reset and we're going to see what happens. They want to play Herb Jones over Dejounte Murray. That is not happening, Chief. That is not happening. So, okay, we'll go 36 to McCollum. We'll go 30. Maybe we'll go 32 to McCollum. 36. We'll go 37 to the big 3. Drummond, 32 minutes. Hawkins is cold at the moment. He's not having a good playoff. So maybe we just bring in Alvarado. For the vibes. We'll see what happens. Got 3 more minutes. So we'll go all to Trey Murphy. Okay. Let's see what happens. Game 3 against the Nuggets, we lose. And game 4 against the Nuggets, we win. Okay, game 5 against the Nuggets, we win. Game 6 against the Nuggets, we win. Game 7 against the Nuggets. Wow. Okay. Okay, Pels. Please. Please do this now. For me. We are away from home. But this would be just absolutely perfect. So halfway through the third, the Nuggets have a 10-point lead. That third quarter is atrocious, man. What happened? I think we're going to lose, and we do. We get eliminated. Okay, so we get eliminated in the first round. I'm disappointed. The Kings upset the OKC Thunder. Wow. Anthony Edwards is your Western Conference Finals MVP, and Giannis is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Very interesting to see. And the Timberwolves win in 5. Congratulations to Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves. Okay. So, player retirements. LeBron on the Lakers. We can't override that. So LeBron retires. Really interesting. Westbrook retires. Wow, that's an insane draft class. Well, draft class. The Tyree class. Cool. So no one really of note. So draft lottery. I don't think we have any picks. We do. We have the 22nd pick. So we can definitely sign someone who could potentially be a game changer, because there's a lot of good pickups in this in this game. So assistant GM, we'll just add this person. I don't know if they're going to assign or not. Willie Green will keep around for 1 more year. We may as well. And we get an assistant GM in here to fix us, hopefully. So I probably should have looked at. Okay, so Crushable's disabled the rule changes, which is great. So let's zoom to our pick, and then we'll see who went first overall. So Hugo Gonzalez is here still. Interesting. Rocky Zukowski's here too. Carter Knox is here. I kind of like the idea of Hugo. Yeah, let's go Hugo Gonzalez. I like Hugo Gonzalez. I always seem to manage to pick him up. He develops nicely. I think he's going to be good. So Nolan Trail went number 1 overall. Cooper Flag went number 2 overall. Ace Bailey, number 3. VJ Edgecombe, yeah, and so on and so forth. Yep, cool. Amazing. So rookie signing, we're going to bring Hugo Gonzalez in. Welcome, Hugo. Drummond has declined his player option, so he is going to be a free agent, which is annoying. Jordan Hawkins, we're going to extend the offer to, and I guess we'll send it to Reeves as well. Qualifying offers, Trey Murphy. So we're going to have to pay Trey Murphy. We're going to probably have to pay him a bag, right? Actually, not that much. Not that much at all. Let's see if we can get him on. Let's see if we can get him on a 4-year, 15.25 mil contract. Drummond. Let's see if we can sign him for maybe 10 for. I don't think we're going to get him for that. Okay, we'll go 11 for 2, just because Misi could. Oh, this is a lot of money. We'll go 11 for 2. We'll see if he will sign that. They both come back, which is amazing. Derek Rose is going to go off into the sunset. Thanks for joining our team, D Rose. I don't think we have much of a mid-level. We have 5 mil. I don't know if we're going to get anyone, worthwhile. Karis LeVert could be interesting off the bench. Yeah. Jalen Williams, for the vibes, he literally doesn't want much money at all. That's really interesting. We'll see if we can sign him. Quentin Grimes is running away from Dallas already. I don't think he's actually going to leave them, but it could be interesting. Someone like an Aaron Wiggins could be interesting, but I don't think he's going to accept that much money. Like a Caruso could be cool, but he had a terrible year last year on OKC. That's Terrence, man. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to sign any of these guys. Chris Paul is on the Spurs on this one, which is cool. Kevon Looney is here, but yeah, I don't think we're going to sign him. Gary Payton. Yeah, none of these guys really jump out the page at me. I know we're very far down. Could bring back Najee Marshall. Could definitely bring back Najee Marshall. Monte Morris is here too. Let's see if we can sign Najee Marshall. I know he's at the Mavs right now, but if we can bring him in for some backup. There we go. So I think that's a very successful offseason. I'm going to look at a couple of trades because I have an idea. You know when you see those trades and they just absolutely don't make sense? This is one of them. We got offered Desmond Bane as well, but I really like this Emmanuel Quickly trade. Stephon Castle is here as well, but I don't think we want to win now. Klay Thompson is here too. He's definitely fallen away a little bit. Jordan Poole. I don't hate the idea of Jordan Poole. We need scoring. That's all we need. And Quickly doesn't give us too much scoring. Are we going to trade CJ McCollum for Jordan Poole? We get Keyshawn George as well. I think I don't get Quickly often. We're going to do this, man. That's a solid pickup. I'm happy with that. What an offseason. I think we should be good for next year. So if we're bad, then I guess we missed the playoffs. But if we're good, this team could be very good. I know Drummond's regressing, but Misi, is he coming up? He's coming up slowly. I think we picked up a really good squad. I'll see you guys at the start of season 2. So we had ourselves a pretty awesome year. Luka is your MVP. Rookie of the year goes to Marco Jackson. Yes. Nikola Topic is a 6th man of the year in OKC. I definitely see him being a 6th man of the year in the next few years. Once he gets that knee sorted, he's going to be awesome. Defensive player of the year goes to Wemby. Most improved goes to Rob Dillingham. Absolute balling, dude. I can't wait to do a rebuild with him on the Timberwolves as well. I know we just did a Timberwolves video, but that's going to be cool. Class right there goes to Giannis, Billy Donovan, and John Murphy. Okay, wait, Billy Donovan? What happened to Mark Daignault? Wow, okay, interesting. So he inherited a OKC team that's gone 56 and 26. Wow. Pretty cool. I don't think we're going to get anyone on any of these teams, which is a little bit disappointing. Kyrie makes an All-NBA third team, so the Dallas Mavericks are definitely a threat. Wow, cool. I don't think we get anyone on any of these teams, unfortunately. No, we don't. So we are the 4th seed, so a bit of improvement from last year. I think we finished like... yeah, 48 and 34, which is not too bad at all. If we don't win this year, I think we may have to consider maybe trading Brandon Ingram. So 22, almost 23 points from Zion, 18 from Ingram, 17 from Murray, 15 from Quickly. Messi definitely took a step forward this year. Hopefully we can start him next year and have Drummond come off the bench. Hawkins, Murphy, Jones, yep, and so forth. So Drummond led us in rebounds and Quickly led us in assists, which is good to see. So, are we going to beat the Kings? That's going to be interesting, but it's going to simulate the round. And we go up 3-1, we got 4-1, so we basically gentlemen sweep them. And we come up against, wait, who do they have on their team? Darren Fox, Malik Monk, Jason Tate, Keegan Murray, DeMonte Sabonis, and Derrick Jones Jr. My guy. Shea, Alec Burks, Lou Dort, Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, Casey Wallace. Topic doesn't even play in 6th man of the year. What are these lies? And they have Klay Thompson. Okay. Awesome, guys. Awesome. So game 1 goes to OKC. I think we might have to drop this down to a 9-man rotation, which may leave Messi out of the lineup, but that's okay. We'll see what happens. Game 2 against OKC, we lose. Game 3 against OKC, we lose. Game 4 against OKC, we're getting swept down. We get swept. Okay, we made it to the 2nd round. And it's going to be a Dallas, OKC, and Charlotte and Toronto. Wow. So it's going to be Shea versus LaMelo Ball, Eastern and Western Conference Finals MVPs for you, and the Thunder sweep. Wow. Domination by the Thunder. Insane. Okay, so moving on. I think we may have to look for a Brandon Ingram trade. That's going to be really interesting. So staff retirements. Maybe we need a new person on us, like our staff. I think we need to do like a blockbuster trade. So we had no pick. Okay. That's a bit terrifying. Staff signing. That's going to be interesting. I think we may need a new coach. We do need a new coach. So Jacob Underwood is here. Michael Staff is here. Nick Nurse is here. And I feel like we never get Nick Nurse. So I'm going to offer Nick Nurse the bag. I think we might have to fill out this whole thing. This happened last year. It doesn't really matter. Nick Nurse is going to sign. The guy who won a championship in Toronto. So we're going to bring in Nick Nurse. We're not going to sign anyone else because I can't be bothered. And we don't have any draft picks, which is fine. So we're just going to sim to the end. Cam Boozer went first. AJ DeBancer went second. Caleb Wilson went third. Cole Pete and Darren Peterson. Bryce James went 6th overall. Okay. Yes. Yep. Okay. So we're going to accept the team offers for both these guys. Hopefully they both develop really well. Reeves and Jalen Williams will send the qualifying offer to. I don't think we'll bring either of them back. I don't think we have any money. We have 5 mil. I'm going to see if there's a trade that we can potentially pull off. Do we want to trade Ingram? I think maybe Ingram's the guy we trade. I want to win with Dejounte Murray and I want to win with Zion. So we might have to look for an Ingram trade. And we might see if we can maybe trade some 1st round picks too. They play for us over here. Donovan Mitchell could be really cool. Darius Garland actually could be really cool. Do we offer it for Jason Tatum? Jason Tatum's good. He's got a no trade clause. Okay, he doesn't want to come and play for us. That's okay. I don't know who else we want to bring in then. Like, there's no one here that really makes a lot of sense for us. Bringing in an Anthony Edwards would be insane. But I don't think that I would ever want to trade him. A Giannis? No. Okay. I really don't think we're gonna get anyone amazing, which is a shame. Just wanted to take this team to a whole new level. That's all I wanted to do. But we weren't able to do that. Trae Young is not on that team anymore. I feel like I always bring in a Bam Adebayo. Şengün is on the Hornets now. What? Hello? Is Brandon Miller's having a pretty good year. Lauri Markkanen's here, but I don't think he's worth everything. Like, absolutely everything to give up. Kevin Durant. Can we trade for Kevin Durant? Make him a small forward. I wouldn't offer Hugo in this trade. They're not gonna do it. What do we offer? Another first round pick. We're gonna win next year. Really? They don't want to do that. We're in win now. We're in win now mode. That's the thing. Okay, so this is really interesting. We're at like a bit of a crossroads. They don't want to do that. I would offer quickly up to. They can't do that. What do we go? Gonzalez? Would you want to do that? We got Devin Booker. Okay. Okay. Holy shit, we just got Devin Booker. Okay, so we don't have a small forward anymore. That's a problem. But I'm sure we could move some things around. Like, can Herb Jones play the small forward? Does he go up? He goes up. Okay. And quickly can be like come off the bench as the point guard. Hawkins, does he go up as a whoa, okay, he goes up too. Okay, we don't okay, okay. And he goes up too. Okay, so we need like a power forward. I'm shocked right now. Okay, is there anyone we can sign that's like a power forward? I don't think we can't afford anyone. We can't afford anyone. Can we maybe I don't know, is that I'm lost for words. I can't believe we got Devin Booker. That was probably an overpay for Devin Booker, but we're in win now mode. That's the thing. We want to win right now. I'll throw Alvarado and Najee Marshall up. Let's see if we can get a power forward in here. Is there a power forward? I don't think there's going to be a power forward. Tristan De Silva hasn't even played. None of these guys have played, which is annoying. Okay. None of these guys fit what I want, which is Kamara. Kamara hasn't even played much. Okay, Shante George, Valanciunas. We can bring back Valanciunas. Okay. Let's see if we can maybe work out a trade with someone just for like a... Wait, that's... They're not willing to do that, are they? That's insane. No way they're gonna actually do that. Okay, Jonathan Isaac as a backup power forward could be cool. Would you accept this trade? They accept the trade. Okay. Insane. Absolutely insane. We got Devin Booker on this Pelicans team. I did not mean to actually do that, but this is the last year in charge. What a signing. Do we get anyone back? Jalen Williams comes back and Antonio Reeves come back. Wow, we got 290 overalls. Herb Jones up to an 84 overall. Drummond is really regressing. Jalen Williams is up to an 80 overall. So Jalen Williams is probably going to start for us unless we make a quick trade right now. Wow, what an offseason. That is insane. I think we potentially just try and throw in Drummond and Messi, or Drummond and someone else, and see if we can make like a really early season trade to trade to just, you know, fix our team a little bit. Is there a center out here that wants to come and play for us? They want to give us Caden Boozer. And, oh yeah, we traded Alvarado. Did we trade Alvarado? I think we did. Coro, Christian. We can bring in Christian Wood. I don't think this is gonna get. Yes. Okay. I'm fine with that. I don't know how this team is gonna look on paper, but okay, that's a pretty solid center. And that's a team that I want. Okay. Okay, I see you. I see you. What is our system proficiency? It's a 3.5-star grit and grind. Are we better pace and space? Better anywhere else? Okay, we're going balanced. So at the end of our final season in charge, Wemby gets his first MVP. Rookie of the Year goes to Cameron Boozer. Topic 6th Man of the Year in back-to-back years. Wemby is Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved goes to Cooper Flag. Luka is your Clutch Player of the Year. Coach of the Year goes to Greg Popovich. And Executive of the Year goes to Aaron Phillips. So we got knocked off top spots somehow. Do we get any? We get Devin Booker here on All-NBA second team. That's crazy. And we get Zion Williams here too. Amazing to see. I don't think we get anyone else on any of these teams, which is absolutely fine by me. We end up as the 2nd seed. Who did the Spurs add? Trey Jones, Stephen Castle, Keldon Johnson, Jalen Williams. Wow. Okay. And Wemby obviously averaging almost 30 points and 14 rebounds a game. That is insane. So let's have a look at our amazing team. So to round out this final season, Devin Booker averaging 26 points a game, almost 10 assists. Zion 26 as well and almost 7. Dejounte Murray almost 18. Quickly 16 off the bench. Amazing from him. Jordan Hawkins took a massive step forward. 14 points a game. Zubac 11. Herb Jones is a little bit disappointing, not gonna lie, but he doesn't have to do much scoring, to be honest. And Misi is here as well. So I just had to sneeze, and we are here up against, we'll get to find out who we're up against. We're up against Utah, and Utah have Keontae George, Colin Sexton, Markkanen, Cameron Boozer, and Walker Kessler. We should beat them realistically. Whoa, okay. Calm down, guys. Calm down. Okay. Let's try this again. We win game 4. We win game 5, and we win game... We're going to game 7. Okay, this awesome season we just had, and they're going to throw it away. So Jazz have a really good start. We have a pretty good second. Our third quarter is okay, and our fourth quarter means we're going to run away with this game by 25 points. And we move on to the OKC, who have Shea Giddey is back after being at the Bulls for a couple years. Very interesting. Dort, Kenyon Martin Jr. and Chet. Okay. I think we should... I'm not even going to say anything. Game 1 goes to the Pels. Game 2 goes to the Pels. Game 3 goes to the Pels. And Game 4 goes to OKC. Game 5 goes to the Pels. So we managed to get revenge on OKC. And I think we're going to come up against the Spurs, which is going to be insane. Stephen Castle is coming into his own. Trey Jones is also having an okay year. It's just J-Dub and Wemby that we have to worry about, really. Jordan Hawkins is coming into the starting lineup. I don't mind that. Yves Missi has been not great, so I'm glad we actually brought in a center or a couple of centers, because running with Yves Missi probably wouldn't have got us where we are. So game 1 against the Spurs, we lose. Game 2 against the Spurs, we lose. Okay. Okay. Herb Jones is back in the starting lineup. Let's see what happens. We win game 3. We win game 4. Game 5 goes to us, and game 6. Okay, we're going. Okay. We're going to a game 7. I'm scared. I'm very scared. Maybe we drop Jonathan Isaac's minutes a little bit, and we just like boost some of these guys up. Okay, starting 5 and get a lot of minutes. Game 7 against the Spurs. Man, I hope we can do this. So we get off to an okay start. Our second quarter kind of head to head a little bit. They're up by 4. They're up by 11. Wow, they're probably going to blow us out unless we come back here. They're up by 15. They're up by 17. Wow, they're up by 22. Oh, yes, 22. And we get blown out in the Western Conference Finals. Wemby was just too good. So Wemby is your Western Conference Finals and Tyrese Halliburton is Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Disappointing to say the least. And the Pacers go on and win it all. Wow. Tyrese Halliburton is Finals MVP. I really like what the Pelicans have done. They've gone out and identified an area that they really want. Dejounte Murray comes in and adds a bit of defense and a bit of scoring. Helps out Zion, helps out Brandon Ingram a lot. I feel like if Herb Jones has a big step forward this year, they've got a lot to look out for. I feel like they're going to be, this Western Conference Finals next year is going to be absolutely insane. I know my video the other day, I'm recording the same time as I did the Mavs video. Klay Thompson, at the time of recording, has not signed with the Dallas Mavericks, but if he does, holy smokes. Like, I know he hasn't moved from the East, but this Western Conference Finals is going to be insane next year. The step forward for Wemby, the OKC development, the Nuggets are always going to be up there. The Timberwolves, the Rockets, everyone's going to get better. There's going to be an insane competitive league, and the East are just, they're just there. They're just there at the moment. Even though the Knicks did all they could to build a big team, the Wizards are looking like they could be a little bit more competitive. They're not going to be amazing, but they're going to be a little bit more competitive. The Magic are going to be back. The Pacers are going to be back. The 76ers are going to be back with Paul George. I'm pretty sure that's almost guaranteed at time of recording. We'll probably have a rebuild of those coming up soon too. But let me know down below what you want to see next. I'm definitely looking forward to doing a Washington rebuild. But I'll let you guys know what's coming out in the distant future. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.